Welcome to BrocRoc, where we have real conversations about people living and building their lives in China. All right, we have our first guest today.
Yeah, bro.
Welcome. For people who are meeting you for the first time, how would you introduce yourself?
Okay, hello guys, I'm Rev, and I'm 27 years old right now. Yes, I think that's all.
Well, what do you do for a living?
Right. I am kind of a project manager right now for the airplane engine fixing, that part.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Nice, Rev. And what does your job entail? What do you need to do there?
I need to focus on the very beginning, since the engine shipped to our company until this engine fix perfect, and then ship out. That whole date I need to follow up, like when it disassemble, and when they find out which part need to replace, which part need to repair, and then assemble it, and then test it, then outgoing. That's the whole thing I need to worry about. I need to take control and communicate with our engineer and our customers. I'm kind of in the middle.
That's pretty cool. How often
That
do you meet
sounds
an airplane
like-
engineer? I meet
That's
car
true.
engineers all the time. Never an airplane engineer.
Where do you meet car engineers?
Just people when you go get your car fixed.
Okay.
How often you go get
Okay.
your airplane fixed?
That's true.
Not very
Well,
often.
for any of you that need your airplane fixed, Rev's your guy.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Just a bit backstory. Me and Rev used to play rugby together. And tell people where your English name Rev came from.
Right. So my English name is I can't say it. Nobody can say it. It's Revata. If you want to know, like I started. It's not really my English name at first. It's just my WeChat name, and I do a little bit, smart thinking, and I put whatever backwards to become my WeChat name. And then there's one day, one of my teammates, he doesn't know my name, so he just called my WeChat name like, Rev, come over here. I'm saying, okay, it's a good name.
That is a good
I will
name.
take that. I will take that.
That's cool, man. It's interesting. Revata.
Yeah.
I always used to say Revatoire.
I don't know. I actually don't know what is it better
Revatar.
to say.
And your Chinese name, Rev?
My Chinese name is Liu Yuan, and the meaning to make you guys easier to remember is
Liu
Liu Yuan.
Yuan. Oh,
Yeah, it's six kwai,
six
six
kwai,
kwai,
six
yeah.
money,
Yeah.
6 kwai.
6 kwai. Yeah.
That's awesome. So is there more of a deeper meaning than just 6 kwai, or?
So Liu is my first name. I can't change it.
Okay.
And Yuan also means the first day of the year.
Okay.
So I born the first day of the year at 1999.
Uh-huh.
So my parents decided to this name Yuan.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
different. Is that a common name in China?
Oh wow, it's really common.
Oh, really?
It has thousands of the name.
Yeah, okay. Very, very interesting. Cool, Rev. Well, we got a very interesting topic here today for you guys, and we're very excited to learn more about you, learn more about the culture of China. We've both been living here for 8 years,
9-10 years.
9-10 years. And
Forgot.
I would like to say we know a lot about the Chinese culture as we've been living here for so long. But today we want to pick your brain a little bit more to understand about your upbringing, your expectations, Chinese perspective, and I think it's going to be a good chat.
Right.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Cool.
Rev, I've been so excited to ask you this question because I want to hear it from a Chinese person's perspective. China has changed and grew incredibly fast over the past years. From your perspective, what has stood out the most?
For me, I think the most good point is we don't have to pay in cash or credit card.
Yeah, that's
ePay.
fair.
We can use WeChat to pay. We can use Alibaba to pay. that is a very good thing.
The question that I actually wanted to ask about that, and I've never actually got it because the conversation never really come up before.
Yeah.
Was there a time in China where you did actually have to carry your debit or credit card and pay with that? Or did China skip that whole part, go from cash straight into WeChat Pay?
Kind of.
Skipped it, right? Because
Skip
I've
it,
heard
yeah,
about it. They never actually carried wallets or anything. Well, they did, but they never went through a big phase of we did, where we draw money from our credit card, or we pay with our debit card, or draw money from the debit card, whatever. They actually skipped that. They went from
crazy.
cash
Straight to e-wallet.
into e-wallets.
Yes. Like as in my memory, like when I was young, like we all take cash. There's no much person wearing credit card.
And when you saw your mom pay,
because most of the shops they don't have the post, what is that called, the machine?
Oh, the ATM.
Yeah.
Well,
which one? Sorry,
the machine, the actual the
card
card
like
machine.
Card machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe some big restaurants, some big shopping malls they have, but in back the time in China there's no much that big things. There are some small shop that actually we need to buy. So we only take cash, and then suddenly, I mean really suddenly, WeChat get a WePay, and Alibaba get a Alipay, and everyone just get a code.
That's
just
crazy.
Get the code, and then we can use that code to pay. To doing.
How many years ago was that? When did that actually? Do you remember? Because
when I was in high school, I still get cash. Right now, like 10 years.
Oh, so it's not actually.
Yeah, like 10 years ago, we suddenly from cash to ePay.
So like just before we got to China.
It just blows my mind that from where China was. I mean, it was only about 50 years ago where it was complete famine. People were struggling. Touching on this quickly, I actually watched an amazing documentary. You guys should go watch it. You should also give it a watch. It's called The Last Train Home. It's about the whole... Did you know that Chinese New Year is one of the world's largest human migration?
Oh, it's got the biggest population. Obviously.
130 million people... going to their hometowns is considered one of the... And I watched this movie and it was just incredible to see. They followed this family about how, the mother and father worked in the factories and they could only come home once a year, and why Chinese New Year is so special to the Chinese culture and to Chinese people, because that's one time of the year where you get to go home, be your family. What was that like? For Chinese New Year for you, and as a kid, was it? Man, that movie blew my mind.
It is very important. It's not just a vacation or holiday.
Yeah, it's everything to you guys.
Yes. It means the new year is coming.
Yes.
We need to prepare everything, and we need to prepare with family. Yeah. But I never left my family, because I always living in Beijing, so I don't have the freedom. But some of my friends, some of my workmates,
yes,
they are from other cities, so I can feel from them that this holiday they need to go back to home. They need to go back to earlier.
Yes,
to prepare the new year thing with their family, and then they might come back to work later, like in 1 or 2 days later.
You can't even imagine where China is now to watching that movie, because people would buy a train ticket, right? No seat number, nothing like that. You buy your ticket and people are sleeping on the floor, on the trash
on
cans.
the green train.
Yeah,
I've been on the green train before.
Dude,
there's a chicken next to me. Legit. It's a chicken in a cage.
It's crazy, dude. And then when
Rev knows.
And you can back this up from the documentary, when the trains weren't working or too full, people would sleep at the train station for a week solid, dude, waiting for the next available train just to go home.
But I think that shows the urgency. Do you know, like, we think a lot of foreigners and a lot of people who come to China, they kind of relate Chinese New Year to Christmas, where yes, in the grand scheme of things, I think it is similar, but I think there's so much more culture and so many more traditions and routine in the Chinese New Year than we have for Christmas. Because what's our Christmas? Christmas Eve, the night before Christmas, we have a dinner with our family.
Yeah.
Then we go to sleep. Parents carry on, they have a
Wake
few
up,
drinks, wake up, have
gifts.
some gifts, and you have Christmas lunch, and it's done. Right? That's what it is for us. But I've experienced Chinese New Year with Chinese families. My man, it's chaos.
Yeah.
Right? It's controlled chaos.
Yeah, there's
Because
lots of-
you're going to the shop to get this that the mom forgot. You have to have this. You have to eat fish. You have bro. There's like
What do you mean by rules? Tell us about what
yeah,
rules.
we have like a week break. So every day we have a culture. We have a kind of rule
Okay.
that we need to meet. We need to meet some family members.
Okay.
And in this holiday, we need to meet every family member as much as we can.
Wow.
Yeah, even though maybe some of the members they can't come here and together, so we need to go there to meet them and have a.
Even if the family member's in another city or a province?
Another city is a bit hard, but
Okay.
yeah, but no.
But
no.
okay.
Yeah.
And what about is there any specific stories that you guys share over Chinese New Year, like any folk tales that are told, anything like that?
It's just the beginning of the year.
Okay.
There was a story that okay, let me tell this story.
Yeah, please.
There's a monster, right?
yeah, I know. Nian.
There was a monster. The monster's name is Nian.
Nian.
Yeah, we call it Nian Shou.
Nian Shou.
And it will come and I don't know, eat kids, some scary shit.
That's crazy.
Hide your kids.
Y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause they raping everybody out here.
Every the beginning of the year, that day, right?
Okay.
So we were very afraid of this monster, and then one day we figure out the firework will scare him and make him run away. So we start
Okay.
to set
Fireworks
at
off.
Spring Festival at the.
That's so interesting.
Super
I had no idea.
interesting,
I
bro.
thought they just liked the lights.
Because for Happy
yeah,
New Year,
New
you
Year's.
know.
We also do. So
Yeah, we need to set a firework to scare them.
But the whole week, or is there a specific day that you?
The whole that day, just that one night.
Okay, so Chinese New Year's 17th, right?
or it changes.
It changes.
Change.
It changes. According to
Okay.
the lunar calendar.
Yeah.
And you guys also have a New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Okay.
That day.
That day,
evening.
New Year's Eve, and then
And then
okay, so it's kind of the same.
So we've got. Let's just summarize this. We've got a bunny that brings us chocolate eggs that hides them. We've got a baby for Valentine's Day that shoots
That
people
shoots
with us, and we've got an old man that breaks into our house, but it gives us gifts.
Yeah.
UOs have a monster that eats kids. Cool, fair. I think that's pretty fair. Do you know what I mean?
But there's also so much about other stories in the Chinese culture that I love. One of my favorite stories is also about the moons, about the guy who
Oh yeah. Yeah.
who saved his wife shooting something at the.
There was 10 suns.
Yes,
Back
that
in
one.
time,
That
man.
is for
You
which
wanna-
festival?
No, it's like Chinese Valentine's Day.
No,
because-
it's not. No, this is the
It's
Qing
It's
Ming
Mid-Autumn
Autumn Festival.
Mid-Autumn,
Yes,
yes.
Mid Autumn
But
Festival.
that is but that's the you know that festival is for a woman.
Oh, really?
And the guy who shot the sun is
Yes.
her.
Husband.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
your husband.
Yeah. It's like for shot the sun we don't have holiday for that. But mid autumn. Yeah, what is the story? I forgot.
Is it not, is it not
It's
the one-
about a husband. Sorry if I butcher the story a little bit, but from what I remember, teaching in kindergarten and my Chinese teacher telling the story to the kids, husband and wife, and another guy or a bad guy tried to kill the wife or something like that, and
There
then
was an everlasting potion. Like
It was-
she
yeah.
drank the medicine that would make her live forever, and then she went to the moon, You know what I mean? That's why they got like the moon princess technically, and all the
Yes.
women dress up like her. What's her name?
Alright,
The girl in the moon. Like the
Chang'e.
Chang'e.
Yes.
Chang'e, yeah.
I have
You need to
some-
go back and study your history, bro. Listen to the foreigners telling the Chinese guy about the history.
If he had a hot history teacher, yeah, you know.
I forgot the whole story, but I think I should know. I should know this one.
You should. You're right.
Go back and study it.
Yeah.
But talking about the two comparisons, the West and China, and obviously you being part of the rugby league and having a lot of foreign friends, what do you think foreigners misunderstand most about China?
Yeah. That let me tell a story. Another story.
Listening. Yes.
You remember Hank?
Yes.
Hank once when we were having dinner together.
Right.
Hank told me like, he told me that Rab, if it is offense, you just tell me. But I want to ask you one thing. I said what thing? He said it's the made in China. This word made in China is something bad for Chinese. Like he thought if he talk this word made in China in front of the Chinese will be very mad.
Okay.
I said actually no, we kind of proud of made in China.
Yeah.
And back the time made in China means this thing is cheap and it's useful.
Yes.
Right now it's even more high quality.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But
Of
did
course.
you not watch the Chinese New Year show this year?
I did not.
They sang that song. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you watch the Chinese New Year show this year?
A little bit.
I watched it. So they had the three famous singers, and they sang the song "Made in China." There's a song called "Made
really?
in China."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they sang it. So there was two young guys and like an older guy. The older guy was one of the first Hong Kong or Taiwan superstars, like idols. In China they have idols. This older guy was the first one in China and Hong Kong and all these other places to be a super idol. And they sang the song "Made in China." So
Jackie Chan, no.
no, Jackie Chan, no.
I'm gonna meet Jackie Chan.
Oh,
bro.
he was
going to meet him.
He was at that Italian restaurant I go to the other day. The owner.
When
said
you
to
were
me-
there?
No, we were in
Okay.
Sanya.
I would have been so
But
upset,
we saw
dude.
I've met him there before though. I've seen him there before. But you don't want to go up to the owner and introduce
No,
yourself.
I
You just
will.
saw.
I love Jackie
No.
Chan, bro. I
But
love
wait,
Jackie
do you know
Chan.
why? Do you know why he was in Beijing? Because he did the New Year show. He was part of the Chinese this year. He was part of the New Year show.
Right.
So he was in Beijing performing, and then there's an Italian restaurant down the road here that he goes to.
Okay.
So Rev, just to wrap things up before we move on to the next segment, how do you think success is defined differently in China compared to the West?
Okay. I don't know about the West how to say if someone is successful. Let me just tell you what we think successful in China.
Okay.
So this man, he should be rich.
Okay.
He got a good job. He got a house. He got a car, and he have a beautiful family, like a beautiful wife, maybe 2 or 3 child. And he might need to be Beijing people or Shanghai people. Yeah.
It's pretty similar to the West.
Well, I don't think so. I think in certain families, yeah, but a lot of successes for us is happiness. Are you happy where you are? Because you could just work a mundane job, live in a normal house, have a kid, have a wife that you love. It's not all, just, I don't want to use the word superficial, but it's not all about appearances. You know what I mean? For us, you can walk into your house and your parents can be proud of you as long as you are happy. I think happiness is a form of success in the West.
I think that's a very small margin in the
think
West,
so?
to be honest. Yeah, I think.
No. I think the different. I just figured out what the difference between Chinese and the Western. For Western, if you feel you are succeed yourself, the other guys will think the same. Like if you feel if you think you become succeed and your family, maybe your friends will understand you. But in China, no. But in China, if I just told them I feel like I'm succeeding now because I'm doing something, but not the thing that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Something else. I think I become successful.
You actually
They
need
don't
to
think
show
so.
for it in
They
China.
don't think so. They don't think
Yeah.
this is your succeed. They think this you're doing some not,
Some like hobby.
some not worth job. I
Yeah.
think that's the difference.
So if your job title isn't high, you're not successful. But for us, if you're doing something you love, you're successful.
Yeah, and
Because-
other people will understand you. That's the difference.
Yes. If I come to you and I say, I sell shoes. You know what I mean? Oh, how much do you make? Oh, I make enough to survive. Are you happy? I'm happy. Well, then what did you normally say? Oh, I'm proud. I'm happy that you're
Yeah.
happy.
For me, I agree with you,
Yes.
but I just think in normal West society,
No,
I
I think there's a bigger margin for people understanding happiness for success than there is in China. He can't go to his mate.
think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In that terms,
Yes.
yes. But I mean, from the West point of view, I just think. Yes, it's the same in China in that terms where you got to do I call it the rat race. You've got to finish school, get the degree, get a good job, have a house, have a family, and then you're successful. But I
So not just a house. You got to have a big house.
yeah, you
got
got
a
to
nice car.
in
You
a
gotta have
nice area,
in a nice
and
area.
then you're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just say this, like rugby.
Yes.
Like I play rugby, and I think I am kind of like I'm not professional. I just it's just a hobby for me. But I play with a lot of foreigners.
Yes.
And I play with some professional player in China, and we play together. We play with some professional team. I think that's successful for me. Like that is I think that's the highest level I can touch, I can get in for rugby. So I think it's successful. But for my friends, maybe for my parents,
They think it's
the other
silly.
Chinese, they think it's just a hobby.
It's just a
nothing.
hobby. Yeah.
But I think that's the difference, is that we hold our success to what we think it could be, and people understand that at the end of the day. Is that if we say we're successful, then people are like, cool, you're successful. But in China, if you say you're successful, like you said earlier, people want evidence of it.
Yeah, you need to show for it. Oh, why are you successful?
And I just say, oh, I'm happy. I love my wife. I can provide for my family. Yes, they may not go to the best school. Yes, they may not live in the biggest house. We may not drive the best car, but we are able to survive. We're able to go on a family holiday once a year. My kids have decent clothing. My kids they don't want for anything, but we don't have the latest stuff. That could be seen as a form of success for us.
Definitely.
Where in China people think, no, you are not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's the difference. I think it's but it comes with anything. Grades. Bruh, my dad told me, if I come home and I can look him in the eye and I say, Dad, I tried my best, he would be happy with me. Rev couldn't do that.
Yeah.
You couldn't come home with 50% and say, Dad, I tried my best. You know what I mean? And even if that was his best,
It's not good enough.
it's not good enough. Where my best was my best, and my parents would accept my best. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't try my best ever. But, I think that's the difference. I think you're just held to a higher standard in every walk of life, whether it's grades, whether it's sport, whether it's music, you are held to a higher standard, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think there's an extreme version of it, but I think that it does set kids off on a good front foot in life. Maybe not as extreme as it is in China, but generally I don't see it as bad. I wish I had somebody pushing me more, because maybe I would have tried better. You know what I mean? Or try harder. But I feel like there should be a balance.
Definitely.
I feel like
Positives
we
and
are
negatives, and there needs
very
to be a balance
unbalanced
for
with
sure.
work and how hard we work as kids. And China could be very unbalanced in the way that they work too hard. If we could find a happy balance, a medium, life would be great. And we can do that with our kids. That's the beauty of the next generation, is that we can distill this balance. You know what I mean?